Okay, again, we're back for Technique Tuesday, and we're working a combination this week, which is quite difficult. It's only a 3-shot combination, but the kick in particular is difficult, and that's because we have to really turn our foot for the chamber, okay? So the combination is a jab high, a cross to the body, followed by a rear hook kick. And it's really effective, this, because not many people, especially if you're in a combat situation or you're sparring, when I'm close enough to fire that that cross punch to the body, not many people expect me to then follow and come with that rear hook kick from there. You've got to really lean back to be able to land that on your opponent. So I'm going to work this with Mr. Watson. I'm going to start with the first two techniques. Remember, jab high. So we're in a nice boxing stance where we jab high, we rotate, and we cross to the body. Look at the height difference there. And we just hold that cross to the body for me. Look how Mr. Watson's in a nice long lunge position. And I would, from here, put my pad here for the rear hook kick, okay? Because that's realistic. He can land that cross to the body here, and then the hook kick, it doesn't make sense for me to move back right out of the way here. It's realistic if he goes cross to the body, and then the pad goes to the side of my head here, and it comes round with the rear hook kick, okay? Again, people don't really expect you to fire that technique next. So again, I'll swap places with you, please, Mr. Watson. So from here, shuffle back a little bit, we go jab high, cross low, and I put the pad right next to my cheek, and the rear hook kick comes around, okay? The difficult part from the hook kick, again, is the pivot, okay? Because if I'm in a kicking stance, and I'm firing that hook kick, my back foot, when I pivot, only needs to turn 90 degrees. So if I'm kicking this way, away from you, if you watch my back foot, it turns 90 degrees. Because I start in a boxing stance and my foot is facing forward, I've got my 90 degrees, and then it's got to keep going another 90 to be able to fire that hook kick round. So it's a full 180 it's got to turn. And that can be quite challenging to get your knee all the way over before you fire that hook kick, okay? So it's all about that back foot turning and getting the full 180. So we're going to watch Mr. Watson's this time take a particular notice of his back foot and see how it chambers all the way back. So again, it goes jab high, cross to the body, and then we come all the way around with that rear hook kick. And you might have seen then, but his back foot were pointing in the opposite direction to the kick. We'll swap places one more time so we can see the hook kick come round. So again, it goes jab high, cross low, and then we follow with that hook kick, okay? Let's go one more time. So we're gonna have a full pace one now, okay? So shuffle back a tiny bit, and again, it goes 1, 2, and then we come through. One more time, full pace. Let's really go. You ready? 1, 2, and then we come all the way and really focus. Thank you very much. Really focus on getting that back foot pivoted out, okay?